Who pushed for it? Him. He pushed for it, huh?
You keep on pushing. Keep on pushing.
Leonard,
Put it out there to the universe.
Leonard, Leonard, do you expect Floyd to get his first knockout since the Ortiz fight?
I don't know. Floyd just looking to go do this Sunday, and then we'll go from there.
I got your hat thing, trending for a minute.
Yeah. No. He has created a buzz with what he's been doing, and he's great for the sport.
Half step back from the camera.
Hey, someone's on my back. How did Floyd get
He said, fuck yeah, let's do it. He said, fuck yeah, let's do it. We don't know what he's getting himself into.
Leonard, do you expect Floyd to get his first knockout since the Ortiz fight on Sunday?
Real talk, Leonard. He's gonna knock him out, right?
I'm telling you, this fight, this exhibition is going to be highly entertaining. I think this would probably be the most exciting event you've seen Floyd in since probably. No.
What about
since probably
WrestleMania?
15 years. This is gonna be really, really entertaining.
Let me ask you this. A lot of fans want to see Floyd knock him out. I think they'd be disappointed if he doesn't get a knockout. Would he be disappointed if he doesn't knock him out given his experience?
Tune in Sunday night. I guarantee you, it's gonna be electrifying.
But in terms of if he doesn't knock him out, would he be disappointed?
We're gonna see what's gonna happen on Sunday night. That's what we're gonna do, see.
How is Floyd approaching his size in this fight?
Well, again,
because he made a big deal about that.
Yeah, it is a big deal. I mean, I'll be sitting here lying to you if I said anything different. People discredit him because he has limited experience. But what he does bring to the table, he brings size, he brings reach. And again, it's no different from if Floyd is sparring any other cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, what do you think is going to happen?
I learned. This is something I learned from you guys. Skills win fights. It doesn't matter how big, how strong. Muscles don't win fights. Skills win fights.
They do, but this is the difference. And I'm not trying to tell you something that you don't know. Floyd hadn't done anything in 4 years. I know that for a fact. And then we're not talking about a situation where he's competing. He hadn't done anything but hang out, enjoy his life. Obviously, we was in the pandemic for a year and a half, so nobody was doing anything. And he's a little older now. He's a little older now, and he's doing this because it's another form of entertainment for him. But also, Logan is looking at this shit differently. He's looking to this is title fight. This is everything to him. This is everything to him. And so, from my perspective, the way I look at it is just I have a certain expectation, but anything can happen when people are throwing punches. And I guarantee you, both guys are going to be throwing punches with mean intentions.
What's your expectation?
My expectation is it will be one of the most entertaining events Floyd Mayweather has ever been in.
You're guaranteeing that?
I guarantee you that.
Has it all given him the itch to maybe come back, test the waters at all?
No, not at all. No, listen, this man has done everything for this damn sport. And listen, your favorite fighter, we already saw what he did to him. Your next favorite fighter, we already saw
How do you know that's my favorite
and your other favorite fighter, he did that to him too. So the list goes on and on and on. He will never get the credit that he truly deserves, because people are always going to come up with excuses and say, he didn't fight this guy when he was in his prime. And okay, well, this guy right now, y'all say in his prime, he's fighting at 168 pounds. Floyd Mayweather ain't weighed over 152 pounds a day in his life in a competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I tell you everything you need to know.
Just throw this out there. A lot of people want to see this just because of the progression of Canelo. At all. Would he entertain a rematch with Canelo at all?
Absolutely not. For what? He already kicked his ass. Easy.
People would counter. He got him when he was young.
Okay, they can say whatever they want to. Yeah. The W's in the book. And the money's already in the bank.
More money though. We know he likes money.
But Floyd got all the money. He got all the money.
But Leonard, you
all the money.
100 more.
Floyd is rooting for Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley to possibly get that potential.
Nah, Floyd ain't rooting for nothing. Floyd ain't rooting for happens in his life is supposed to happen, and that's what it is.
Leonard, when you say
People tend to think that that whole situation between Floyd Mayweather and
Absolutely not. I've been knowing him ever since he was like 13 years old, and I've probably seen him piss like that maybe 3 or 4 times in all those years. And he was pissed. And all the F-bombs and all that stuff he was throwing around, you can tell, you know what's real and what's not real. Floyd was trying to get at him for real. And I'm just glad that nothing happened, everybody was safe, because this thing could have, this whole event was in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
Is it true that Jake Paul is now sort of banned from fighting?
No. No, he's not banned.
Leonard, can you see y'all promote? Y'all know y'all the present, the past, and the future. When y'all start promoting stuff like this, when Floyd's a promoter of some big event like this, with other big name people fighting.
You said what he do?
When y'all promote it, like some other big name people, like
that's what we do.
I'm talking about exhibition fights like this.
We're in the business of promotion, sports and entertainment, all forms of it. We've done concerts, we've done fights, we've done everything.
Let me ask you this. Josh Taylor became undisputed at 140 pounds and was in a 140-pound fight. If he wins, would you guys want to go into an undisputed fight with Josh Taylor?
Tank has so many options, but his focus is totally on Barrios, but that's a tough-ass fight. It's a fight, and that one is a very dangerous fight. Because again, you have a guy that, the size, that people take that shit for granted. Because it's not like it's not like you can just walk in there and clip this dude. You know what I mean? It's like he brings a lot to the table. People, again, they always want to, the first thing they want to do is discredit a situation. And that's only because they don't like the fighter, they don't like the promoter, and those are the reasons why that he was, because before last fight, he was like, he was fighting a guy that was quote unquote too small. Now he moves up 2 weight classes. And some, I'm not gonna say all, some media don't want to give him the credit for just even doing that. Who does that? You name me one 30-pounder that could move and actually beat Barrios. You know what I mean?
130? They're all a little bit sorry.
Right.
And
more importantly, what promoter would allow a 30-pounder to move to 40? You know what I'm saying? Could Oscar Valdez?
It's a calculated move.
Yeah. Could
there is risk there, but Tank's power is.
Yeah, but could Oscar Valdez? Could Valdez beat Barrios?
It'd be hard.
Okay.
It'd be hard.
Okay. You name any 30-pounder.
Shakur?
Yeah. No. Good fighter, the whole lot. His promoter would never let him do that. And there's no slight on him. You have weight classes for a reason. This is a huge risk that Tank is taking.
when he go down 135,
something that, again, that wasn't my idea.
Leonard, when he go down to 135 and fight Tiafimo,
Tank will fight anybody. It's not about going down. He will campaign and fight the biggest fights possible. And there's no name specific, because in my opinion, in his opinion, and Floyd's opinion, he can beat each and every one of those guys out there. It's just a matter of us making the fight.
What did you make of
Oh, it was a tremendous fight. I was picking Ramirez. I'm on the record with saying that. I thought Ramirez had enough and he could do enough, but again, all credit is due to Josh Taylor. He fought a tremendous fight. You got to give him credit. We'll fight anybody.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, I'll tell you. What's his whoever wants to go.
Appreciate you coming through in the pinch. I didn't call you back. I called you and got your voicemail on the thing with Jared.
Canelo is a very good fighter. He's a very good fighter.
I know it's last minute.
He's
trying to get you like a week or so.
He was a guy at 47, 54, and he wasn't a puncher.
So
now all of a sudden he's walking through guys at 68 and 75. So things are different now. He's a tremendous fighter though.
And him versus Caleb Plant, which seems to be next. Caleb Plant, PBC.
He can't beat Caleb.
He can't beat Caleb.
Why not? Because Caleb has all all the wrong things for him. He has all the wrong things for him. Trust and believe.
Like what?
See, because what you guys have only seen is just glimpses of Plant. Because again, everybody don't rise to the occasion of the level of opponent that they face. But given the opportunity on the big stage against a big name, and styles make fights, he has everything that he needs to beat Canelo. Everything. Y'all say he can't punch, but he can punch. He can punch. You know, he's a tremendous boxer. He has great defensive skills. You know, but more importantly, he's a thinking fighter. He's a thinking fighter, and people always tend to miscalculate those kind of things. And I think that's one of his biggest advantages going into the Canelo fight. That's just my opinion.
Is Canelo probably number one?
No, I think he's a tremendous fighter. I still personally say Terrence Crawford. I know he's been inactive. And it takes nothing away from Alvarez because, you know, but the level of guys that he's fought recently, I mean, it is what it is. You got to call it what it is. So, and not, I mean, come on, man. Let's face it. We know who he's fought recently. And it has nothing to do with him being a great fighter, because I truly think that he's a great fighter. But there are guys out there that will give him a better run for his money than the few guys he's just fought recently. And it's not saying that he avoided any of those guys. I'm not even insinuating that. But I like to see how he matches on different plans. Charlo, Benavidez. I would like to see those kind of fights. I don't want to see Yildirim and no knocker against Saunders. No, you know, I don't want to see those kind of fights. Because, see, I know what it's like for a fighter. A big, strong, athletic fighter who ain't going to back down and who's going to continue to bring it and willing to exchange and going to be in his ass all night long. I know what that's like.